What technologies do you use in your job, and how do you use them?
So we use the computer because we have to type a lot of notes every time we meet with a student or a client. We have to document everything, so we use an electronic file and it's a secure file. So it needs passwords from the clinician in order to be able to access it. So we use the computer, and we also use Blackberries for when we are on call. When the clinicians are on call for any crisis that happens on campus, we carry a Blackberry.
Are there technologies you've seen that you'd like to use?
That's a good question. I'm not too technologically connected, so it's not always in my radar. I can't think of any right now. Maybe it will come to me.
What do you think the advantages of using technology are?
I usually take my own notes as I'm meeting with students, just some key things that they were talking about in order to remember. Because I see so many students, it's hard to remember, unless I take a few notes. And so after I take those notes, then I type the notes. So your question is, how is it beneficial? Well, the only technology we use is the computer, which a lot of people do. So it's just good that it's there, that you keep it in a confidential place. Although we also have some paper confidential documentation that we have in secure files. So it's beneficial just using it and having it in there.
In the future, what role do you think technology will play in psychology?
I know of some counselors that do counseling through the computer, like they use Skype or something, for computer counselings. Like the VA, I know some clinicians that work with veterans that live in remote areas, and they don't really have easy access to a counseling center. So sometimes that's done, counseling over the computer. I don't think we've done that here at ASU. We do record the counseling sessions for the counselors who are in training or getting their doctorate or master's in counseling. Their sessions are videotaped. The students know about it and they have to agree whether they are willing to do it or not. So we use recordings to give feedback to the counselor, and then they're discarded. So I guess in that sense, recording, using technology to record sessions for the clinicians to learn more, get some feedback.
Well, thank you for your time and I appreciate your input.